Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I see you're all in the right headspace already, trying to decide what we're going to name our lovely vampire. What are we going to name our vampire boy? Only time will tell. How are you all? Super good, I hope. Welcome. How's it going? Vampy and Poop Butt look like the most probable names. Great. I'm so glad that you guys have already made this choice for me. Poppy Widow, thank you so much for the 5 months. Fade Ice, thank you so much for the 5 months as well. Welcome to the Kettle Gungu. You get to name the vampire? Apparently, that's what people are saying. I don't think we get to design our vampire because all the footage I see has the same shit going on. So, Ikari, thank you for the 40 months. Krendal, thank you for the 49. Faye Bell, thank you for the 2 months. Crazy Person, thank you for the 20. Nil MX, thank you so much for the 2. You don't get to name him. What a fucking disaster. What a fucking disaster. I haven't been able to see you live in months. I missed you. Well, welcome, homeless lady. I hope it's a good stream for you. Birdish, thank you for the 31. Cruiser, thank you for the 21. Skoog, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 32. I remember when I was a sub baby and now you have an actual baby. It's true. End stream. What a waste. Stream over. Stormed Wolf, thank you for the 7 months. You can nickname him. That's true. Master Snorlax, thank you for the 21 months. Can't even name him Suckboy. Goddamn, Suckboy's a good name, though. I saw Octo tweeting saying that he's ruined his run, which I assume that just means he had, like, a particular, like he wanted to do it a particular way. Green Tinsel, thank you for the 25 months, and I'm Just a Kid, thank you for the 5. When are you returning to the office? Oh, I have no idea. Not for a couple months, at least. We can't take the baby to enclosed spaces with a lot of people yet. At 2 months, they get their shots, and then we'll start, like, sometimes taking her places, but... Oh no, Moru, thank you so much for the 7 months. Fortunately, I don't mind being home. It's actually been rather fun. Tressa, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Thank you for the support. Have a fantastic day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. When did I start? Right now. Everybody knows that's Big Dick B. Raise your hand, raise your paw if you got that reference when I put it in my tweet. Hoagie in Disguise, thank you for the 3 months. Shots are the worst. I'm so sorry you'll have to do that. I cry every time my son gets shots. Oh no, because they just scream. The TT 2000, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. I don't get it at all. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find the video. It's a video that came out when Pokemon Go happened. Big Dick B. Is this the right one?
My homeboy who actually told me about Tinder. What's up, Ray Ray? He told me to get this like Pokemon's app right here, so I went and got it, and they got these cool little characters like dinosaurs and ducks and shit, you know.
Then this guy shows up and he starts calling the Pokemon by the wrong names. I don't know, just on purpose to patronize me, making fun of me. I don't know what his deal was. He called Bulbasaur.
That's Onion Turtle.
Geodude.
Punchy Rock.
Meowth.
That cat with them long ass arms.
Ekans.
Purple shit.
He called Diglett.
That's floor shit right there.
And Doug Trio.
That's 3 floor shit.
He knew Pikachu, but everybody knows Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu right there.
He called Weepin' Bell.
Oh, that's almost a pair.
Weedle.
Party Wiener.
Beedrill.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
Bees don't even have dicks. It's a stinger.
Everybody knows that's Big Dick B. It's the best. It's the best. So yeah, classic video. I'm glad to share it with you guys. Evil Manic, thank you for the 4 months. Zigatorix, thank you so much for all the biddies. Oh my goodness. Sev Border, thank you so much for subscribing. Hedgick, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. I hope you have a great day. Tomothy, thank you for the 22 months. LJ Nick, thank you for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. And I Am Forever, thank you for the 32. And yes, to the person who is very concerned, they are allowed to leave that door. The cats are allowed to walk in and out. Sorvin Oren, thank you so much for the 23 months. Optimus Prime, thank you for the 6. I missed the video. What's the video? It's the Big Dick B video. Everybody knows that's Big Dick B. Are you sharing your plushies with Clark? She's not allowed to really have anything like that yet. First of all, she doesn't have very good motor control, so holding on to stuff is either the fist of the gods or is just but also she can't be around things that she could potentially roll her face into because she can't get away from it. So she doesn't get stuffed animals or anything yet. I remember one time we had the door closed to the room. My friend's cat busted down the door and mewed softly. Yeah, the cats need to be able to get into here because the garage is where they poop. So there's that. Yet being the key word, stuffed animals are great. Oh yeah. She's got plenty. Once she's allowed to have them, there's tons of them. The baby death grip is fun. My niece would hold on and yank my beard. Yeah, she grabs onto Sam's beard a lot. And his chest hair. If she's laying right here and she's in kind of a mood and her hands are doing this, she's just grabbing at his chest hair and he's just I can only buy one game. It'll be Detroit, so I'll watch this one instead. Yeah, dude, I really want to play Detroit too. But, Vampyr just came out. Vampyr. How are they saying we should be pronouncing it? Are they leaving it to our own devices? Because in my mind, when I see it, I say it as Vampyr, but that sounds so dumb. DJ Oho, thank you so much for the 3 months. And Malcorpse, thank you so much for the biddies. Both are correct. Great. Vampyr. Detroit 2 become as gods. Apparently it should be similar to Vampyr. Boo. Boo. I'm so bummed I missed the podcast. I had no idea you guys would get it going again so fast. Yeah, we hopped right back into it. It's a good one. You should definitely watch it. We discussed for a while whether or not Mathis and Krendor are the same person. Vash the Dash, thank you for the 28 months. And New Agui, thank you so much for the 4. And are they? They look so similar when they're side by side that it was actually hilarious. And we didn't realize it until somebody in TB's chat was like, 2 Krendors? We were like, what the fuck? Red Rider Gal, thank you for the 4 months. And so now, of course, Jesse has declared that there are 3 types of gamers. There are gamers that look like Krendor, gamers that look like him, and gamers that look like me, and that's it. Duktal, thank you so much for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. And Mever, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katugangu. Double the non-content. Miss Chenandler Bong, thank you so much for the 19 months. Krender and Mathis look very, very similar. I guess I'm a Doog gamer. We're the same height. I'm a Krender 100%. I love it. Syrax, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Yeah, everybody was saying, well, I don't have a beard, so I guess I'm a Dodger. Which one of you is 28 and looks 40? I'm that type of gamer. I'll go with Krendor. He's an old man at heart. What if I don't have a beard? Am I not a gamer? Then you're a Dodger. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the crew. You're a Dodger. What if you look more like Strippin? Sam said that when he first started growing out his beard, a bunch of people accused him of trying to be Krendor. So I guess you could say you're a Krendor then. What if I'm not a woman? It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. If you have no beard, you're a Dodger. Welcome. If I'm a girl, I'm a Dodger automatically. I guess that's fair. It shouldn't be entirely hinging on the beard. Because like some of you said, if you're short, you feel like you're a Dodger. So really, it's just whatever you feel in your heart. All right. I'm excited to play Vampyr. 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 That's also true. If I could grow a beard, I would definitely have a beard. Beards look rad as fuck. And I'm sad that my hormones dictate I won't grow one. I get a tiny little Italian girl mustache and that's it. Le sigh. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to mute desktop audio so that we don't blow out your earballs. Das CG, thank you so much for subscribing. And Greedo, thank you for the 5 months. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll see how the audio is. Looks like it might be good. Oh. It looks fine. Oh, that's so weird. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's glitching out really bad. Oh. No, it's glitching out super bad. Ooh, it looks totally fine on OBS. Where I am, it's flashing green constantly. Ooh, hold on. I need to... where are options? Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Empty slot. Options. Let's see if I can take it out of full screen. Jesus Christ. Off. That was awful. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, my eyeballs. Lord. Okay. Oh. Oh, it was basically where it needed to be then. Oops. Here we go. Name of speaker? Should I turn name of speaker on? Yeah, I'll turn that on. This music is intense. Okay, guys. Anybody who's watched people play this already, where should I be? The Oaken Stream, thank you so much for the host. And Elphones, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Top left, bottom right. A little to the right of bottom left. Bottom left is fine. Bottom left is good. Okay. Those of you filling up chat with center are not helpful. Bottom left is weapons, I think. Okay, I'll move it. I'll move it when we need to move it. Fuck it. New game. So yeah, Octo was like, I ruined my run. Or I ruined my vampire game, and I'm wondering...
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights.
Oh.
4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered.
I'm scared to alt-tab out of this and turn it up, guys. Sorry. What if it skips it or something?
What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Yeah, I got it. I know it's low, guys. Thank you. Return to main menu.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Okay. Okali, thank you for the 8 months. Hey, that's some red shit. It sounds like they're going, Grendor. F. Oh no! It's someone we love! It literally sounds like they're saying Krendor over and over.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary!
Mary!
No! Mary!
I'm a doctor.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary. No. No.
Oh my god, you ripped her up. That's not just like cute little dots, man.
It's horror. It's a nightmare.
You done killed her.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Let me explain, I'm a vampire.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
I agree.
This can't be happening.
Ah! There's one of those vermin.
I mean,
Ah!
what's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
I just took a machete off of that homeless dude.
Who are you?
Oh, control.
Stay back!
Well, never mind.
But you left me no choice.
Can I drink this guy? We're gonna need more of that later. That's all I'm saying. Why is it control? I'm gonna need to rebind that. My hands are too small for that shit.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Oh!
Sorry.
No? Okay.
No, please, stop! Who are you? You'll pay for that!
Well, this is pretty basic combat so far. Oh, hello.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
Whoa!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Okay. We're sun-sensitive vampires. Good to know.
The sun.
Certain elements like
Looks like
fire
it's
will
burning
deal
me to the
aggravated
bone.
damage. It reduces my maximum
I need
health.
to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
A leech. Fucking hell.
I need to find shelter.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
Okay, no super strength.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Alright. What's this?
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Oh. Abad. Oh, Lord. Abad. A Thrallbod?
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's my watch.
That's impossible.
So, but they apparently weren't vampires because they didn't think there was any possibility of me coming back, obviously. But surely, whoever bit me... Fire and Sun collectible. Shillings.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
Don't tell Sam I just did that voice. He'll be so upset. Oh my gosh. We walk at high speed always. Alcohol. Let's see. M Step, thank you for the 7 months. Okali, thank you for the 8. Aiden Driver, Aiden River, thank you so much for subscribing. Zero Blitz, thank you so much for the 5 months. Cooter, thank you for the 39. Chuck B66, thank you for subscribing, becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Lord T, thank you for the 18 months. And Beryl Gem, thank you for subscribing as well. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. I hope you're having a great day. All right. Oh, let's look at ourselves in this broken mirror. How come his neck isn't as fucked up? I guess it's kind of like... I'll wait.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No!
Did he jump through our
I
jacket?
still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Great. What was I gonna say? What was I saying just then? I don't remember. But all I know is we got bit through the jacket. Oh, what I was going to say is, how come our neck doesn't look nearly as fucked up as the neck of Mary? Here's what I'm thinking. It's like an interview with the vampire, right? We're a new vamp, and we don't know how to control ourselves, so we just ripped into that shit. We were a hungry boy. But later on, we'll develop finesse. We'll be able to do clean bites. Ah, another dead boy. Hello. I'll be taking that gun. Maybe? I don't know. Rigor mortis.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No. There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Damn, whoa. Do no harm, my dude.
No, it never got easy.
Well, that explains why we were able to slice through those people like it was no problem. We kill all the time. Okay, there's nothing else to grab from him. Oh, a bloody diary. Sexcellent. 15th of October. Bad sleep. Becky coughing all night and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a hole in the ground. It was some kind of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there, ask for work. Becky needs medicine. October 16th. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel and they told me they're digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. October 19th. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me a whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. I can't scroll. Maybe there's no scrolling to be done. October 19th. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. Oh, can I sleep here? Oh, I'm sleeping here. All right.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Orkekum, thank you so much for subscribing. Amarantes, thank you for the 45 months. And BB Scamp, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. They're calling him a leech, which means they already have, like,
So be it.
a dumb nickname for vampires. So vampires are, like, a thing.
Rational thinking.
That's a little high up, isn't it? Aren't you a doctor? Oh, for sure. He's gonna be bleeding out for a long time. Contemno, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
As it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Who are you? Oh. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Oh, shit. Okay. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode, causing heavy damage. Throw a spear made of blood. Create an invisible barrier. Oh, I can only... This is the only thing I could get. Okay. Sure. Spend enough XP to unlock it. Oh, I see. I have to hold it down. You've leveled up. You feel stronger. Great. Oh, and then I have to take one of these. Okay. Close range strike. Cut through all living creatures. Spear made of blood. That sounds fun. Larger blood spear. Oh, that sounds cool. Select confirm. Oops. Oddly enough, I feel much better. Despite losing all that blood. Which I need. And killed my sister for.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
I can't run in the house anymore. Apparently, I've decided that's rude now. Ah, here we go.
Where is it? It's closed.
Bye.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
But also press F on everything.
Here's the leech. Here!
I'm a leech. Ah, sick. Hell yeah.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked, all right.
I want to press F on everything. No? Ah, here we go. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing right trigger. Right trigger. Sure, yeah. Okay.
I'm still in Southwark.
Over there!
I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Press to use your stake and inflict stun damage. A stunned enemy can be
Die,
bitten.
vermin!
A strength I never knew I had.
I just want to make sure that there isn't anything for me to grab over here, okay, guys? Just hold on. Okay, apparently not. That's fine.
Stupid beast!
Ooh. Heal yourself with I. I. I hit I don't know that it's gonna help much. Oh. Interesting. 1? Oh, son of a bitch. I'm dead. I'm scared to eat anybody. Because I know that, like, eating somebody is an important, like, choice to make in this game. Okay, there's nothing over there. Eating enemies doesn't matter. Generic enemies don't matter. Combat doesn't count. Oh, okay. I'm trying.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is a fire.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Yeah, you think? Did anybody else drop something? Aluminum powder. Aluminum shard. Okay. District status stable. Okay. This counts as stable? Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks. Help the brave lads at the front.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
I love
Mary,
how dramatic
someone
this
will
game
pay
is
for
so
what
far.
happened to you. For what happened to us.
Hello. Oh, I just stole his money. Oh, a rat!
Despicable.
I just ate a ratter.
Oh, no? Okay, that's fine. Oh, right.
Dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
This game is supposed to be like an homage to Vampire the Masquerade, right? I don't need to eat a rat right now, okay? No?
What will London have to say to me?
I know it has very little. I know it doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, like,
So many questions unanswered.
there have already been references to it in this game.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Heavily inspired by Vampire the
Man
Masquerade.
has been drained of all blood.
So the answer is yes.
I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh
Ho ho.
blood. The smell is so strong.
Hold on. We gotta make sure there isn't some aluminum fibers and shit down here. Ho ho. Aluminum shards. Yep. Alright. I don't know what I use those for yet, but there sure is a lot of them.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked.
What? Come on, man. Alright, well. Okay, alright, fine. They wanted
There
me
is
to
no
jump
one
up
inside.
here.
Something dire must have come about. Where has everyone gone?
A new hideout is available in this district. Check your map. What? Oh no. Oh, E.
At last, a little life.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
I think drink no longer stirs.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
Yes,
No,
please.
thank you.
Oh.
I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
That makes it a little easier to kill people, right?
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle.
Amazing.
Last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Fair enough, sir.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Interesting. Sorry, I missed some people. Hold on just a second. Epidemic, thank you for the 5 months. Du Bois Sugoi, thank you so much for the biddies. Armortory, thank you so much for the 2 months. Cheshire Piara, thank you so much for the 13. Beard Lord, thank you for the 11. Harper, thank you for the 13. Uo, thank you for the donation. Oh my goodness, I appreciate it. Crusha, thank you so much for subscribing. King of Sloth, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Crimson Dove, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Thank you so, so much. S9 Strychnine, thank you for the 3 months. And Master Short Pants, thank you for the 2 months. Okay.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
yes?
No funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
It's like there's vampires everywhere.
New here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
The sewer dog?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I agree. Goodbye.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can. Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you could just talk to me.
He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
Saint Century, thank you so much for the 6 months. And Quiet Rose, thank you for the 8. About the murders.
What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No
I
one
sound
knows.
so intense.
People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
My love.
Oh, thank you. Hell yeah.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
He didn't deserve this.
Is he weird about me coming back here? Not in the slightest. Okay.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone's eavesdropping.
No.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire.
Oh, Lord.
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word. Would anyone?
Jesus. Literally.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Denizen Kane, thank you for the 3-month Serpent Song. Thank you for the 11. Fiax, thank you for subscribing. And Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Twitch.
Might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
God damn it.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
When it has an exclamation point. Never mind. I'll figure it out.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
This conversation is going in fucking circles.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
All right. Well, this dude let me lay in his bed. No. But he will let me ransack his room, apparently. Oh, those are the people downstairs. Got it. Oops.
It's locked.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Wow.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bowl, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure?
I don't know.
I'll leave you to your...
Welcome back.
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Hint required.
Goodbye, Mr.
Hold on.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
Just run as far away from this place as I can. Evening, sir.
I have a few
Where?
I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. My God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Tom Watts. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. Blood quality bar indicates the XP you will earn if you feed on a citizen. Unlock hints to increase the amount of XP. Kyfera, thank you so much for subscribing. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Twitch Presents. Torville Dragoon, thank you for the 11 months. Library Lad, thank you for gifting subs to both Rift Tracks and Ninja. And also Krendor, thank you so much for all of those. Party Time Mentat, thank you so much for the biddies. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Co-Carnage and Party Time Mentat. Meg Marie Gaming, thank you so much for the host. Otundra, thank you for the 32 months. Emerade, thank you for the biddies. And Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Emerade. Welcome to the Cat Gang, everybody. Thank you so much, Library Lad. I appreciate that. His blood quality is bad currently. I see. So that's the hint I've learned, and it adds to his blood quality. Hey, Tom. The fuck?
You again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
The
yes,
Echo.
Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me?
It's money for the babu. Thank you.
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Got it.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Drink no longer stirs me. Wait, so I have to find a bed to rest, right?
I hope I live long enough to see them.
I can't use this one.
I just want to chill.
Big Bo, thank you so much for subscribing. And Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Orange Tic Tac. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Oh, over there. I see. Hold on. No aluminum pieces for me? Okay, fine. Come on. Good lord.
I cannot enter.
Oh, okay. Equip and press, use your ranged weapons, and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Your ammo is limited.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. Never known a colour to be wrong to hang. Right. No time I can remember.
How do I... Oh, two. Holy shit. That was great. But how do I... Ah. Offhand firearm. Right. Library Lad, thank you for gifting subs to Jabo King and Ty Meniv. Welcome to the Cat Gang, both of you, and Armissary. Thank you so much for the 10 months. They have to be equipped in the offhand. Right, that's what I was trying to do. How do I equip it? Oh. Okay. It says I can have two, but I don't know how to swap. How do I swap to that? With C? Oh, okay. Thank you. Real Al Gamer, thank you so much for the 14 months. Enjoying the vamp life? So far, you know what? Yeah. Ah, there we go. Okay.
I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours.
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of it 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dead.
Press V to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. Melee, ranged, blood, and shadow. Okay. Orange is a medium resistance. Red is a high resistance. Okay. So I should kill this boy with blood.
Pay for this!
Got him. Oh, I killed one of them with that. Hey. Sick. Is this game everything Octo dreamed it would be? I don't know how Octo found it. If he enjoyed it or not. I know we played a bunch of it last night, though. How do I... Oh. Okay, I see. More bullets. New practices, new tactics. Okay. I'm using my blood very frivolously. I need to be careful. I guess I could have shot that guy. Because he wasn't... He didn't have a resistance to gunfire. Rats are often located near hideouts. Hey, F.
I have this thirst for blood.
For blood. Oof. Vitamin Bees, thank you for the 14 months. Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Northern Lion. Heathen Ninox, thank you so much for the biddies. Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Loading Network. Loading Network, welcome to the Cat Gang. And Deliriums, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're all having a great day. Oh. You found a new hideout. You can spend your XP. Yes, a bed! Alright, guys. I still can't get defensive things. Increase your blood capacity. Increase your health. Increase the damage inflicted when using a bite in combat. Yes, please. Oh, damn. Increase life regeneration. Yes, please. I'm gonna be a bite boy. No! I can't afford it. That's fine. Defensive. You block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. How much does that cost? 600. Nope. I don't think I can afford anything anymore. 300, 300. $1,000. Yeah. Oops. No. Confirm. Oh, you said big thirst instead of big suck. I'm just so proud of everybody in my chat right now. Oh, I can make stuff here. You can craft medical treatment serums and weapon upgrades. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Okay, select a melee weapon. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage. You will also gain access to customization slots. Sick. Okay, what about this? Nope. What about this? Nope. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. There's also this shit. Okay, nope. Nope. Sure. Huh. Okay. Let's keep following that blood, everybody.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
One more ratter. Huh. Okay. I've been up here, right? Yeah, I've been up here. Yep, we good. I didn't kill this boy. Sick.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
God, I fucking love this voice actor. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. It's so dramatic.
As one, we shall overcome this.
Equip a two-handed weapon. Press scythe, for instance, can be used to parry.
We've done it before.
No. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. Must have more.
I must have more.
William, please.
Z? Ah, there we go.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
We can't feel it. Will, please, let go of me.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
No! Get off! Oh, I think I see now. Why? Okay.
William, please, stop.
Oh, right, this boy. Hi. You okay?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Oh, shit.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Okay, you know what? Fair.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Oh, thank God. I was like, are they not gonna let me explore this area? I'ma be pissed.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
He's a skull. Anything else? Is that it? Okay. I guess I'm done. What's wrong with his clothes?
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back.
Oh,
but
God.
I will tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
We're a blood specialist.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
We aren't moving anymore.
Right.
We're not moving anymore.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We have a friend. I guess I'm gonna change my clothes. Deliriums, thank you so much for subscribing. Cloud Wolf, thank you for the 3 months. Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Master Chief Rules. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Jerichotti, thank you so much for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. And Dadest, thank you for the 8 months.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country.
Oh my
Will be
goodness,
joining
look
us
at
here
these
Pembroke.
clothes.
We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
She's like, all right, bye. This guy is fucking heavy.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
It's like hard for him to let go of us. Oh my, we're so dapper. Analyze William's blood in the hospital. Okay, but first...
You can do better than that. It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Be more polite.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality indicates how much XP. Right. Higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. Right. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Press Q to mesmerize Clay. I don't want to. I don't want to kill Clay.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Krendor, 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 Krendor. What are they saying? What are they actually saying?
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Am I not helping him? What's going on here?
Whoa, I feel giddy.
But doesn't he need a hospital? If I'm just gonna let him sit here and bleed out, I might as well have just eaten him.
What happened?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Shut up, I'm fine. So apparently the way this game works is like you determine the difficulty based on whether or not you're willing to kill somebody. So like if you eat someone, you gain a ton of experience, right? If you choose not to eat people, you still gain experience, but it's a lot slower. So if I were to say like, I want this game to be easier for me, I could like kill somebody and gain a bunch of experience and then be way stronger. So you kind of like determine that, but obviously there's drawbacks to eating a bunch of people, you know. Oh, they're gone. I can't believe I just left that fucking kid there.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already
Oh!
learned your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Wraith MMX, thank you so much for subscribing. Delwaros, thank you for the 7 months. Suspicious Panda Dealer, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Kitterkadings, thank you for the host. And Nutta, thank you for the 36 months. Happy 3 years. Ace Trainer, thank you for the 3 months. And Paradeus, thank you so much for subscribing.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
I'm enjoying the game so far, yeah.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Oh, I have a hint about Mr. Tibbets.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Fair enough. Oh.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Anything I can steal from the nurse tent? No? Alright, cool.
Dr. Swansea asked me to connect you. Hurry up.
Fucking chill, girl.
At least that mistress of the dark stopped following me.
Mistress of the Dark?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox.
Oh, good.
He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit.
Yeah, so
I'll ask
get
our
off my
porter,
dick.
Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
The way her mouth moves is
Thank you.
weird, right?
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
I'm not alone, right?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Paradise, thank you so much for subscribing. Druid, thank you for the 4 months. And Azuravan, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
What?
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
She seems very, bitter.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
Hello. Anything I can yoink? Oh, hello. Just looking for things to yoink.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Damn.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
False.
No need
We
to
found that
explain,
gun on a
Dr.
person.
Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Damn.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Damn. Okay. New investigation.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. It's just me, good old Dr. Reed.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, she's back here already? Never mind, bye.
Goodbye, Nurse.
I thought maybe you were well, you know.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before.
Oops.
At the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
That's me.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good.
Damn.
But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
What time period is this game supposed to be taking place?
But I must admit, he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office.
End of World War I. Okay.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
Oh,
you don't
no.
have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm sorry.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Where's Nurse Brannigan? Just found out a thing about you. There you are. Hello.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I mean, agreed.
Goodbye, nurse.
Oh, what's that? Our city needs you. Volunteers make the difference.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of pustulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional?
Yes.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
New investigation, wrong target.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Mistress of the
Your
Dark.
nocturnal activities.
Logan O'Connell, thank you for the 6 months. Lazy Wildcat, thank you for the 2. Shock Ninja, thank you for the host. Ms. Backstabber, thank you for the 13 months. And Van Gherkin, what's up, beautiful? Thank you for the 45. Is this someone
Good
I know
evening,
already?
sir.
No.
I'm Dr.
New
Reed.
person.
I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Wow.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with
I'm literally a
we've
blood
never met
specialist.
But I believe this hospital could use all the help.
During a vampire
I
epidemic.
agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Jealousy will not do you any good.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, Perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Fair enough, dude.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
Okay. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go thieve stuff.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Hi.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the game so far, for sure.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Ah. Is this the other doctor?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. That's right.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Gunner, thank you for the biddies. Koto-san, thank you for the 37 months. Campbell's, thank you for the biddies as well. NGO Cartel, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. The Real Sano, thank you for the 23. And Dharma Kitty, thank you for the 43. I've been addicted to this game. I hope you're having a good time with it. I am. I'm enjoying it. Watching you for a few days. Figured it'd be good to toss some bits to you. Well, thank you.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Interessante.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your
point? Oh, shit.
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Sir Kibble of Caleb, thank you so much for the biddies. Undead Brit, thank you for the 20 months. And Blue, thank you so much for subscribing.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
I mean both, though. Both are true.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
What? That's not your fault, buddy.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that my kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Poor little
How were your
bleeders.
children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Goodbye for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Okay. Hospital can no longer take any patients. Please go home. Aw, man. What a bummeroo. Okay, and that's back outside.
The pain.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here.
We're head surgeon?
Am I right?
You guessed
Oh,
right,
your belly's
Doctor.
clipping through your shirt.
German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Is that a psychological
Who
thing?
is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here.
What?
Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Oh.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, It's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh, there she is. Oh, hey, buddy. How you feeling?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Giles, thank you so much for the biddies. Mannequin Yo, thank you for the 10 months. And Giles, thank you for more biddies.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You are a hero or a fool.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Clay Cox, I met that kid. I almost ate him.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
The sad saint of the East End.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom?
Wet Boot Boy is well intimidating.
Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
God, everybody's so... Nobody wants to goss. Everybody I talk to is like, I would rather be professional and not say terrible things about others. And I'm like...
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith, willing to preach the good word.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
So in this world, it'll be interesting to find out what turns you into a vampire. Name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses needed now. Prevent disease, don't cough.
It's locked, all right.
Garbage.
It's locked.
Ah! When will I learn to break locks with my mighty vampire fists? I hope my office has a bed in it. Small bottle. Okay. All right, up to the second floor now. Oh, hello. Ah, I can't go through there. Okay, I'll come back later. Damn. Okay, can't open that. Wait. I have a hacksaw now. T. Elwood's medical file. So much to read. Dr. Reed, okay. Anything in here? No? Okay.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
There is a bed in here!
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Truth. Okay, wait. So, oh, here we go. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire. They do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight, but it hurts them good, real good. I've personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut off its head to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies. I know some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. It's a rookie mistake. Because vampires are clever. They have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Secondly, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they are really vulnerable. When they hunt at night, it's much easier to attack them then. They can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Pruin must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches. Small mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advances, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, new equipment, new weaponry. Grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vests, and a flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. Damn. Wait, didn't I find... Didn't it say that I found a... I found a paper, right? About... Clay Cox. There are more tabs? What?
Welcome, you fine, cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Oh. Everyone's orders. Multiple deaths on the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it. According to recent reports, the vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we have a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech. We already read that. Unfinished letter. My dear children, sorry I didn't write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site. Tell him you're Harvey Fittick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with a mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again, as soon as the doctors have fixed my arm. Why did I take that? Patient's face heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb. Even with the use of the strong sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are burning under the skin. Examinations of the cicatrized tissue shows no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persistent nerve damage? Patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Okay, that's what I was hoping, is that we'd get a couple hints out of those. Mems the World, thank you for the 11 months. I'm usually a lurker. I wanted to say hi. Well, hi, thank you. Crazy Murr, thank you for the 11 months as well. Pizza Shrek, thank you so much for subscribing. And Dr. John, thank you for the 15. Oops, wait, that was... I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone. I need to sleep a little before getting back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there's an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing all of this is for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must be now facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you, these dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. What do you think of the game? I'm really on the fence about it. I'm actually really enjoying it.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
It's a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological needs with a scientific, rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or econ as they prefer to call themselves. Vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I've seen a vampire move so quickly it's almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. Human eye can't follow their movement when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or a dematerialization. It is only supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speeds seem to exhaust them, and they are bound to physical limitations. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. There's a lot there. I'm good, I think. Oh, no, I have yet to shoot anybody. Analyze. Damn. I need 3 of those. Oh. Recycled into components. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
That's true.
We have forever.
Block your target's blood, making them defenseless. Create an invisible barrier, absorbing direct damage until it fades. Increase your blood capacity. Increase your health. Increase your stamina. Perform a supernatural move to your target. Cause damage upon landing. Increase life regeneration. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to afford anything else now. Nah. Oh, no.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood?
Enter the back garden. Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. Oh, hello.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. It's locked, all right.
Why is it all shiny? Just so I can read it? Okay. District status serious? Oh, Lord. Looks like I can just hop in these places.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Back. Dirty blood samples, huh? Photograph of a smiling, loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. Bring the wallet back to its owner. Come here. No, I'm crazy. Okay. Okay. Is that all of them? Okay. I run really funny. Oh. Pfft. Look, vampires are buff, okay? If we just run right into stuff, they will break. We are a vampire who is also a doctor. That's the... We're in fact a blood specialist. Oh. I just wanted to open that door. Son of a bitch.
It's locked. To the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Hell yeah, shit everywhere.
I cannot enter.
Let me crush locks. Let me crush doors with my big meat hands.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
No, let go of me. A watery sample. Okay, that's all that's up here. Whoa. Excuse me? Where did he go? There's so many.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Shit. Let go of me. Ah, fuck. Okay. Are you gonna stand up? Because I feel like you might. New type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press it to directly absorb blood. But I upgraded my
It's
bite.
locked, all right.
New citizen investigation is available. Displayed here. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it and then access your map to locate the area to explore. What? Interesting. Oh, I see.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Sure. Let's also try a new offhand. Why not? Why was he so desperately trying to get into that room? Oof, okay. John Doe. god, I have no energy left.
Skulls can be so
I did not do very good in that fight.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
It was me just like frantically pressing one. He didn't drop nothing? Boo. Oh, look at this. Enough components to craft a medicine. Treatment for fatigue. Doesn't want me to make it. I'm worried to make it just because I think some of those components are needed for the quest. Maybe it probably wouldn't let me use quest items by accident though. Yeah, quest items. Sean, thank you so much for subscribing. Splurga Bonnie Flog, thank you so much for the biddies. And Giles, thank you for the biddies. Avi, thank you for gifting a sub. To Hello Bedlam. Hello Bedlam, welcome to your 21st month. Zol Michael, thank you for the 19 months. Cone Kopanchi, thank you so much for the biddies. Longtime lurker. I just say my house cat hoodie got here today and I love it. You're great. I wish you and your family nothing but happiness. You deserve it. Thank you so much. That's a very sweet message. And I am KG. Thank you so much for subscribing. Aw, she's fussing.
She's fussing a little bit.
Use it to cure a sick citizen during dialogue. Oh, I could use this on the drunk dude. Interesting. Aw, man. He didn't drop nothing. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the hospital. He runs so clunky. I can't get over it. Oh, I don't know this person. Wait a minute. Come back. Hi.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
So she said it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, and then it looked like she looked directly at the camera. Like she's just looking at us like, get it?
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Get a grip!
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well...
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble.
Looks like she's
That
looking at the
doesn't mean
camera
we
again.
shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Stares at camera. I can't.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Hint? Oh.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
There it is.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Okay. There's Milton. Somebody I don't know. Sean Thomas. Edgar Swansea. Okay, I guess I'll... Oh. I can't? There's a patient in there that I can't get to. That's interesting. Oh, Clay's here. Hold on, let's go talk to Clay. What up, boy?
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Clay Cox would find me the boringest person in the world. Press E to check the medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase his blood quality and will reward you with XP. The health status of the district will also improve.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr.
Oops.
Cox.
This place is full full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Revenge for what?
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
You're a monster.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
That's cool, bud.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Okay.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Prepare to die soon.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
All right. Oh, new hint?
Do you ever...
Okay.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Excuse me, the Wet Boot Boys? Yep, that's him. Oh yeah, I found out deets about you. Hey.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and...
What's going on?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running?
Go on.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I don't get to find out.
Goodbye, Milton.
Dorothy Crane in the patient's room.
Will this shift never end?
Ah, here we go.
Yes, Doctor?
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
So did I use the medicine that she specifically wanted on Clay Cox? The game didn't specify that that's what... That sucks if that's the case. Oh, shit. I used it on a patient, so...
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large boarded up...
Fuck.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Okay.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane. Thank you.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Hi, can you tell me what's going on with his
Good
throat?
evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses.
He doesn't want to
That's all
talk.
that
I
matters.
need you to be his voice, please.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Why is she sitting like this?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Damn.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay, well, your mom's gonna make me talk to you. Sorry about
Good
that,
evening,
dude.
Miss. Tell me about...
I don't want to talk.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
How painful.
So painful.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I have to go now, sir.
Doctor,
sure we're making a difference?
Okay. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. No, I'm good. I don't need it.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
I understand you must be very angry. I managed
It's locked.
to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
Oof. Ooh.
You were missing,
Ooh.
and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Super relieved, yep.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Mary!
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Maybe I can get what I need to remake that medication.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
He's a charming character for some reason. Okay, do you have the shit?
Of course.
What do I need? Opium. Okay, what do I need if I want to make that stuff? Does it tell me?
Tomorrow.
God, do I have to go to my desk and see what I need and then come back? That's kind of... It's my room. Okay. I can make another one. Hey, look at that. Hey. Look at this. Hey. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oops. No, not that way.
So many deaths.
What?
It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked?
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
I have...
I'll see you.
How can we be sure we're making a difference? You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
I cannot enter.
For me. What a blundering idiot.
How soon will that door open? Right now. Great.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
Good
but
evening.
in the circumstances, I'm
Good
willing
evening,
to give
Mr.
you the benefit
Goswick.
of the doubt.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
How painful.
So painful.
Okay.
I have to go.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
When does that door open?
Please, Jonathan, come.
Thanks, I will. What the fuck?
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body. Biology's penultimate frontier.
Body.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
What does vertiginous
This must be
mean?
all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
Related to vertigo and
One might say
heights.
a gift from heaven.
It's like making you dizzy. Okay.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long
So
time.
if you were to say like,
Now
oh, the
you're
idea of
so
it is
much
dizzying,
more than a
it's like that
brilliant
kind of a thing.
physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Impossibly delicate. Alright. Rare species of vampires. I'm just gonna steal some of your shit here before I leave. And I'm gonna go sleep. Impossibly delicate. Okay. $2,000. Goodness. Okay. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district's health status. It can also be degraded due to disease spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide a district's fate. Interesting. Grandar. Adam, thank you for the 26 months. Kravix, thank you for the 19. Winter Blizz, thank you for the 27. Jail Denpa, thank you for the 31. Invincible Bug, thank you for the 18. Henry Benners, thank you for the 8. Yes, I would recommend this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. T Goddess, thank you for the 7. Irregardless Evil, thank you for the 20. Red the Stud, thank you for the host. Nikki5, thank you for the 13. Paulsome, thank you so much for subscribing. And Kito-san, thank you for the 6 months. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. All right, let's go find an impossibly delicate person.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
So it's the other vampire lady.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
Just slammed my
I hope
heel
you're
into
more
something.
disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My
I'm your
embarrassment
man.
in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Sick. Talk to Harriet. Okay. Sick. The door's open. Oh, this is her. I see.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you.
It's true.
You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Jesus Christ, Harriet.
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. Miss Jones.
Again?
Now,
Well,
have you noticed any
it would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Huh. Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
Everyone here is very capable. I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
Thieves and murderers, the lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
Really?
If you could just tell me why you were admitted.
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know. Not even my own flesh and blood.
Well,
come and visit.
There is a horrible flu, so you know, there's a lot going on in the world. Small bag of
The
junk.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Hello again, Doctor.
That's how his mouth looks.
Goodbye, Mr. Ham.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Disguised as a hospital.
The daily routine.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
We know it's you. It's fine.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Damn.
Pepper, I know
Pepper.
you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
How would you describe this?
It's serious.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Well, I already did that. Okay.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
A giant wolf disguised as a hospital.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
She's staring right at us.
Goodbye, nurse.
Okay, and then Nurse Dorothy, who's probably inside. Clay, why are you still here? Get moving, boy. She's probably back here. Oh, man. Does everything just, like, re-up when you go to sleep? That would be rad.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda, so how long is it going to take to fix me?
Good evening.
Dr.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Goodbye.
Fair enough.
My blood and soul.
Oh.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Oops, no, not you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Okay, no. Is she in here? No. Press V to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Well, she's gone. Does that mean that it's saved? Because if it did, that would be a good stopping point. I assume it saved just then. I assume it doesn't just like only save when we go to bed or something. How's this game so far? I was tempted to get it, but I wasn't sure how good the combat would be. I'm really enjoying the game so far. It saves after basically every interaction. Great. Perfectamente. Magnifico. Yay! No, it didn't save. All right, well. If I have to redo that shit, I'll redo it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Is the stream over? Yes. It is over. Boop. Here we go. Bringing up our list of new subs. Thank you all so much for watching today. I know that normally we don't do a Wednesday stream, but I'm testing out all kinds of stuff right now. So hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to overall just like change my schedule, so that you guys can actually look at the schedule and it'll be accurate. But right now we're just trying stuff out to see what works best for Sam and I in regards to Babu. So yeah, I've been enjoying the earlier streams though. I think that they've been pretty nice. Thank you so much to our new subs: Dapper Wolf, Stormed Wolf, 2 wolves, AWOL, Tressa, Evil Manic, Geronimog, Hazern, the ETTT2000, RC, LJ Nick, Sev Border, No Agui, Miss Janandler Bong, the Optimus Pine, Hedgick, Meaver, Syrax, Illity, Tatanuum, Aiden River, Okali, M-Step Games, Das CG, Chuck B66, Barrel Gem, Orkekum, Archer 3814, Flummoxed 3D, Contemno, BB Scamp, Failsafe Escape Plan, Gene Shizo, Crusha, S9 Strychnine, Fiax, Rift Tracks, Twitch Presents, Kyfera, Twitch, Ninja, Krendor, Co-Carnage, Party Time Mentat, Emerald, Big Bow, Orange Tic Tac, J-Bo King, Northern Lion, NGO Cartel, Timon V, Lazy Wildcat, Loading Network, Deliriums, Amarad, Master Chief Rules, Lizard Run, Suspicious Panda Dealer, Nutta, Wraith MMX, Paradus, Azure Vaughn, Spontaneous Code, Death Monkey, Ryo Strife, Gallerhad, Sean113, Pizza Shrek, Hello Bedlam, I Am KG, Squatting Moose, Irregardless Evil, Paulsum, Akipur, Sergeant Bike Destroyer, and Zelatin. Thank you all so much. I also missed some stuff that happened in chat before we ended. Nikki5, thank you for the 13. Paulsum, thank you for subscribing. Keto-san, thank you for the 6. Prince Philly for the 21. Squatting Moose or Mouse for the 10. Crephius for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Thorfinn, thank you for the 23. Zelatin, thank you for subscribing. RC, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. My head is really big. Thank you for the 6 months. Maiko Edit, thank you for the 2 years as well. Both of you, 2-year anniversaries. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Spooky Dino, thank you so much for the biddies. I'm so happy I haven't been able to catch a stream for the longest time. Oh, well, thank you for watching. All right, guys, I will be instead taking my day off tomorrow, Thursday. But I will see you guys again on Friday. All right, so keep an eye on Twitter at DexBonus. And have a fantastic day. Thank you guys so much. All right. Bye-bye.